Wellington, here we come. We're at the wharf in Wellington, and right in front of us is what one could say is a modern coliseum. New Zealand Institute of Sport. It's obviously a huge big football arena. Much bigger than any of the little villages we've been to. This is the city. Busy traffic already. It's about 8:45. In the cable car in Wellington up to the top of the hill where the Botanical Gardens are. The city of Wellington from the top of the cable car, where the Botanical Gardens also are. That's Salamanca Place, the fields just down below. This old observatory is also at the top of the hill. We're back in the cable car now, about to descend. Making a minibus tour around the hilly city of Wellington.
On top of it. Yep.
The Rose Garden, the Botanical Gardens area. It's called Honky Tonk Blues. St Paul's, with the lady in front in blue. No longer a worshipping church, but they do have weddings and funerals. We're passing the parliamentary beehive now.
Not in Wellington. Right down the end of Connie Place, that grey building, is the Embassy Theatre, which is our biggest cinema. That's where they had the world premiere of the first of the Hobbit movies. When they had that, they blocked off all of Connie Place here, rolled out a very long red carpet, and we all pretended to be Hollywood for the day.
Down
the bottom there is Oriental Bay. You can see I've switched the fountain on for you.
Yeah, very thoughtful of you.
That was inspired by the fountain in Lake Geneva.
Oh, right.
It's actually very unusual having a fountain in the sea.
Yeah, I wonder if the book was
I couldn't resist taking a photo of this incredible shoe that we saw in a shoe shop as we were walking back to catch the bus back to our ship. Tonight we dined out at the Pinnacle Grill, which was transformed into a version of Cirque, which is a famous New York restaurant based on French continental cuisine. We're now at Napier, and it's a lovely warm sunny day. The best we've had so far as temperature's concerned. This is Napier's Museum Theatre Gallery, and Tennyson Street's the name of this one. All the buildings are Art Deco inspired after an earthquake. Knocked most of the original buildings down. Maybe Austin looking at another. How's that? What-oh? We'd like to take this one home for our little baby Abby Austin. Wouldn't she love that? This is the other main street, Emerson. They've even got Art Deco buses to blend in with the Art Deco buildings.
Luckily, better.
You can get out the back to take photos. Isn't that amazing? One of the businessmen in town had 6 daughters. So he built this row of houses, one for each of them. That's why it's called the Six Sisters Complex. Right opposite the water. Very nice location.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw this, I knew I just had to go for a ride on it.
Sorry.
Just because you can't go for a ride, I can.
There's on her superbike.
Is that a good one on the weekend?
No, his son actually follows them. He's more St George.
Oh, I apologise on your behalf.
I'm not having this.
Just hang on to your tiaras, ladies. After the black one. You ready?
Yep, we're ready.
Oh! I wasn't that ready. you might end up wearing mine.
I'll film his first slip.
Relax now, I'll always tell you that. Look in the shop windows, you can see how good you look.
Oh, look at that handsome man driving our bike. G'day. Wow, what a shame it's not a theatre now.
Now in 1931 this town was destroyed with a major earthquake. Rebuilt in the 1930s, see up there 1934.
Yeah.
So all these buildings around here were all built in the early 1930s. Destroyed. Every single building in this street was destroyed in the earthquake and the fire afterwards. There was only one building survived. That's this one up here with the flagpole. It says 1923. So you imagine this street in absolute ruins. That's how it was. As a consequence, a nice photo in there.
Oh, wow.
When we get round the corner at the bottom here, just hang on to your tiara for a moment. Didn't have a sea view.
Oh.
And the council wouldn't let me build the deck that I wanted to build, so I built a boat instead. One of the oldest in New Zealand. That was a shepherd's cottage. Up here were the warehouses and wall stores for the cargo ships in the old days. And they're now the clubs and pubs of Napier.
I'm hanging onto my tiara now as he winds this wonderful bike up along the highway. slowing down to a throbbing hum now as our bike ride comes to an end. What a thrill it's been. I've enjoyed every moment. After all the excitement of the bike ride, we returned to the ship and just relaxed beside the pool for the rest of the afternoon.